Welcome to the Solicitation Training module. This module will focus on best practices and the process for registering a fundraiser or drive intended to collect monies or goods. By participating in the Solicitation Training module, you will better understand what constitutes solicitation. You will also better understand the process for submitting on-campus solicitation requests and the policies and best practices for fundraisers and collection drives, including the University of Georgia's Solicitation Policy. What is solicitation? Solicitation is defined as the act of requesting money or funds for any reason, seeking agreement to pay, taking subscriptions, selling merchandise or services, partnership with a commercial entity, or offering materials or privileges to others via promotion or advertisement. Registered student organizations have the ability to hold fundraisers on campus to help support their organizational goals. Fundraisers and donation drives vary. Some organizations host collection drives to benefit the community. Whether hosting a fundraiser or drive, you'll need to submit a request form to the Center for Student Activities Involvement. Common examples of generally permitted activities include bake sales, selling tickets or registration for an event, t-shirt sales, plant sales, craft sales, monetary donations, canned food drives, book drives, or hygiene product drives. The Solicitation Policy outlines the guidelines and procedures relating to solicitation on the UGA campus. It applies to all solicitation activities by campus organizations, commercial vendors, nonprofit or charitable organizations, and individuals, as well as all affiliated organizations. For the purpose of this training, we will focus on the policy as it relates to registered student organizations soliciting on campus. Solicitation conducted by student organizations must be for the benefit of the student organization or a registered nonprofit or charitable entity. Solicitation cannot benefit an individual. Vendors or commercial entities cannot be promoted on campus without approval. Approval is only for very limited circumstances, such as when a commercial entity acts as a sponsor for an event. All sponsorship activities must be conducted in accordance with the solicitation policy and may not include commercial sales. Provisions for proceeds from the solicitation must be included in the request for approval to conduct the solicitation. A representative of the sponsoring student organization must be present at all times during solicitation activities involving an outside vendor. Solicitation Standards. Activities may not interfere with university programs or functions, be inconsistent with classifications and uses of university facilities, conflict with existing university-operated services or contracts, or present an unreasonable danger to health and safety. Those conducting solicitation on campus shall not engage in unlawful activity, misrepresentation, misleading or fraudulent trade practices, and may not display, distribute, or sell items which are illegal or prohibited by Board of Regents or University of Georgia policy. Any items featuring UGA trademarks or logos must receive prior approval from the Office of Trademarks and Licensing. Posting of banners, signs, and other such methods of notification on university buildings, fences, or other facilities is prohibited. Violation of any time, place, or manner limitations, damage to university property, or outstanding debt to the university may result in revoking permission to engage in the activity or denial of permission to engage in future activities. The request procedure. On-campus solicitation requests are submitted through a form on the Involvement Network at involve.uga.edu. Submit requests at least 1 week prior to the event. Give specific information when filling out the fundraising request. Include proposed date, time, and location, co-sponsors if applicable, vendors if applicable, approval for the use of UGA trademarks on merchandise if applicable, and provisions for the fund raise. For more information on approval for the licensing and trademarks for using a UGA trademark, visit brand.uga.edu. Plan well in advance to have fundraising approval prior to reserving space. Approval of a fundraising request is not a confirmation of a space reservation. Ensure the permit is available throughout the duration of the event. Limitations. Partnership with a commercial entity and/or offering materials or privileges to others via promotion or advertisement is an example of solicitation. This includes sponsorships, vendors on site, advertisement of commercial vendors. Vendors or commercial entities cannot be promoted on campus without approval. There is a difference between open and closed events. Commercial entities may not be permitted to openly promote, for example, tabling on Tate Plaza or a free and open campus-wide event. You do have more freedom at closed events, for example, an event with a specific invitation list that is held in a non-public space. While there are a variety of ways student organizations can hold fundraisers on campus, some methods are not allowed. In the state of Georgia, raffles are illegal and prohibited without a proper license from Athens-Clarke County. A raffle is defined as any type of drawing where you can increase your odds of winning by purchasing more tickets. An example is purchasing a ticket to play hole-in-one golf for a chance to win a meal voucher. That is constituted as a raffle. However, if no purchase is necessary to play the game, it is not considered a raffle. The Center for Student Activities and Involvement will not approve fundraising requests for on-campus solicitation by student organizations when alcohol is involved. Ongoing solicitation by student organizations is limited to specific dates and locations over one semester. Off-campus solicitation with commercial entities may not be promoted on campus, for example, percentage nights with local restaurants. Donation drives. Consider the impact of your donation drive and whether monetary donations could be more beneficial. Donations for disaster relief can be problematic if you collect unsolicited items. These unsolicited items can require energy to be redirected from relief efforts to organize and/or sterilize items before distributing. In some cases, unsolicited items can also create public health concerns. It is important to consider the logistics once drive items have been collected. If you are intending on having a donation drive in specific buildings, make sure to seek permission from offices and departments prior to setting up collection boxes in areas. Include location of the collection areas in the on-campus solicitation request form. Provide the solicitation permit to the host office or department where collections will be held, and monitor donation boxes and areas regularly and clearly provide contact information for easy communication regarding the drive. Peer-to-peer payment. Venmo, PayPal, Square Cash, and other peer-to-peer payment services are fast and easy but present limitations and risks to student organizations. It is not recommended that student organizations use peer-to-peer payment services for dues, donations, t-shirt orders, etc. Fake accounts can present issues of fraud and confuse organization members or potential donors. Consider the accountability for the member that receives funds on behalf of the organization. Ensure that there are transaction notes included, which include the organization name, the amount paid, and what the funds go towards. Thank you for watching the module on solicitation training. For more information about solicitation, please contact the Center for Student Activities and Involvement at 102 Tate Student Center, involvement.uga.edu, email involvement@uga.edu, or call us at 706-542-6396. To contact auxiliary services for the solicitation policy, Visit policies.uga.edu/solicitation or contact John Hall, the Vending and Solicitation Manager, by phone at 706-540-5290 or by email at johnhall@uga.edu.